Bang, let's get it. Who we starting with today? Man, Karl Anthony Towns sold the last time. But his rebounds and assist line is still at 13.5. This is the game we played. Look at this. Look at this. This is the game we played. I missed the next day because whatever. He dropped 20. But this is the game we called the last time that I made a video. Like, come on, man. What do you want to do? What happened here? Like, Jesus, he only played 22 minutes? What was the score in that game? They lost to Charlotte 103-114. I don't understand. I do not understand. Like, that one game and then you come back and drop 20? Come on, brother. The rebound and assist line is at 13. He's 19 for 28 over the last 3 months. When the line is at 13. Why my camera way over there? You know what I'm saying? But 68% over the last 3 months, 19 for 28. The line is at 13. He sold right here so bad. He sold right here and then come right back in the following game against OKC and drop 20. 18 rebounds, 2 assists. Man, get your ass out of here. Look at the injury report. Miles McBride, Landry Shamet, nobody. Like, come on, bro. You already had your off game. Give me 13 rebounds and assists. Fuck out of here. Sam Merrill rebounds and assist line is at 5. He's hitting this 90% of the time. Well, he did miss 2 games there. Look at the prop history. When the line is at 5, he's 10 and 19 over the last 3 months. That's 53%. Who's injured on Cleveland? Jared Allen is probable. Matt Strus and Jalen Tyson is out. Damn, I had Jared Allen on here somewhere. But Jared Allen is probable. Matt Strus, probable. Jalen Tyson is out. Sam Merrill over 5 rebounds and assists. Who's next? We got Austin Reeves' assist line at 5. Over the last 10 games, he's crushing this. Up, he pushed it a number of times. Let's look at the prop history. When the line is at 5, he's 11 for 16 over the last 3 months. That's 69%. Who's missing? I think Luka, Marcus Smart. I think Luka's returns. Marcus Smart is out. That's interesting. This game should have been without Luka, I think. No, Luka did play. Luka did not play in the last game. Luka and Marcus Smart was out when he dropped 9 assists. I might have to stay away from that. Let's look at his points, rebound, and assists really quick. It's at 31.5. Look at the prop history. He's 10 for 26 over the last 3 months when the line is at 31.5. And then again, he had 31 with Luka out. Luka returns. Nah, I'm not doing that. Who's next? We got James Harden rebound line at 4.5. Over the last 10 games, he's hitting this 90% of the time. Look at the prop history. When the line is at 4.5 rebounds, he's 14 for 18 over the last 3 months. Like, come on, James Harden, what are you doing? Injury report. James, I showed you Jared Allen, probable. Matt Strus. James Harden over 4.5 rebounds. I don't even want it. Like, and again, I told you I had Jared Allen on here. His points, rebounds, and assist line is at 20.5. He is probable, and he did not play the most recent game. Missed 10 games prior to that. I'm gonna look at the prop history. Anyway, he's 15 for 28 when the line is at 20.5. Injury, obviously, he's on here. Probable. Matt Strus. Jalen Tyson is definitely out. That's a little tricky. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that one. Let's go to Mikal Bridges. 16.5 points and rebounds. He's not handling that. 100% of the time over the last 10 games, he's going under. Look at the prop history when the line is at 16.5. He's 10 for 28 over the last 3 months. Injuries, no one. I mean, Miles McBride, Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges is not going over 16.5 points and rebounds. Well, he hasn't in 10 straight games. And then over the last 3 months, he's hitting his line at 36% of the time. Next, we got Max Christie, points, rebounds, and assists at 16.5. He is not handling that. 90% to the under over the last 10 games. Over the last 3 months, when the line is at 16.5 points, rebounds, and assists, he's 7 for 28. That's 25%. Look at the injury report. Marvin Bagley, the only one. I mean, Marvin Bagley is questionable. Derek Lively been out. Najee Marshall is questionable. PJ Washington, damn it. I'm gonna do PJ Washington. I'm gonna do PJ Washington real quick. What games without PJ Washington? Nope. PJ Washington is questionable. It's the only way he gets over this. Only way if the questionable guys do not play. But geez, that's horrible. That's horrible. Those are all the trending plays that I have. There's 7 of them. Let's go to Data Ground Fantasy and hop over to we don't dabble with it. I got 2 data points selected, but I want the I forgot we got MLB. I want MLB and NBA. See what they do. What? I got MLB, NBA, see what they do. Nothing is extremely valuable at this moment. Oh, look. Paula Banchero points and assists under 29.5. None of this is extremely valuable, not in my opinion. But let's go to Underdog Fantasy and see what they do. I need to put data points in. We put 2 here, and then we do the same thing. Clear this. Come on, man. Clear this. Hit MLB, NBA, and then let's see what we got. There's a few plays. There's a few valuable plays. Look, Robert Williams over 6.5 points. That shit smack. Benedict Mathurin. I ain't seen his name in a minute. Under 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. This might not be a bad play either. And then Ryan Rollins under 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I need to look him up because his play is interesting. Look, Austin Reeves under 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists. It's Luka's bat. This is smacking. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see Ryan Rollins really quick. Go to props. I want to see Ryan Rollins. His points, rebounds, and assist line. Where is it? Is that PRA? PRA right here. 32.5. 31.5. He's not handling that. He missed a game. He should be back. It's 14 or 25 over the last 3 months when the line is at 31.5. The sharp player Underdog I think is at 32.5. Where's Giannis? Giannis out. Let's go games without Giannis. Still not horrible. Still not horrible. Kyle Kuzma is probable. Kevin Porter and Bobby Portis is out. Ryan Rollins is probable as well. We're not playing with this. But it's sharp. On Underdog, Ryan Rollins to go under 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Hey, Austin Reeves, listen, I just showed you Austin Reeves. His point, rebounds, and assist line is at 32.5. The sharp play is the under. With Luka back, this is going under, in my humble opinion. Then we got Desmond Bane to go under 20.5 points. Also, 24.5 points and rebounds as well. Evan Mobley. I just showed you the other tall guy. Might be questionable or something, but his points, rebounds, and assists under 29.5. I'm not sure about this, but obviously, if one of the trees is missing, the other tree might go off. This is Evan Mobley. Go back to the props, and just let's just look at Evan Mobley really quick. His points, rebounds, and assists is at 28.5. He's hitting his 80% over the last 10 games. But like I said, he's hitting his 90% over the last 10 games. He went crazy. Why would I take this under? Why is this sharp? Go to the injury report. He went crazy the other day against Utah. Jared Allen is probable. Why did they got this under? Sharp. Who he's facing off against? The Lakers? Does he not do well versus the Lakers or something? No, he does not. But he hasn't played the Lakers in this long? That's a weird line. That's a weird line. That's a weird line. A really weird line. But look at what he's done. Again, let's do without Jared Allen. Smoking this line without Jared Allen. But on Underdog, it's sharp to go under. 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I'm staying away from that. If I take the play, it's got to be over. Let's go see what the NBA do. Did we hit refresh here? Yes. Orlando Magic -2. Absolutely. At home? Yes. And over 225. What about Charlotte at Brooklyn Nets? No play on the spread? Charlotte ain't going to blow them out? We take over 219 though. What about the Milwaukee Bucks +1 at home versus Dallas? Not sure about that. I do like Dallas if they're fully functional. If everyone's there. Over 228.5 seems to be high to me, but I still take it. Yes, Detroit Pistons -2.5 at the Raptors. At home versus the Raptors. And over 220 we like. Houston Rockets at home versus the Knicks. -1. The Knicks are all the bet team. You already know how they do as underdogs, but it's -1. I think I take the Houston Rockets and over 217. That's all we got for that one. Let's go look at this. Not that one. This one. Hit refresh. Bang. Any solid plays? No. But look, Kobe White to hit 2 threes. Jalen Bronson to hit 2 threes. Yes. Jalen Green under 4.5 rebounds. These are automatic. The top 4 of these. Same thing here with also under 6.5 rebounds. I take that. Javon Carter over 6.5 points. Not sure about that one. Scotty Barnes under 7.5 assists. That's too high. Hey, Wendell Carter is back. over 10.5 points. He's been smacking for us lately. We take Wendell Carter over 10.5 points. Who else we like on here? Nicholas Claxton over 5.5 rebounds. This is the tallest man ever that don't crash the boards like we like, but he should handle that. Miles Bridges over 14.5 points. Karl Anthony Towns over 17.5 points. I can't believe he choked that one fucking game when we had him over 13.5 rebounds and assists, and then come back and drop 20 on us. Like, get out of here. But those are the top like 18 plays. Slow it down, see which one that you may like personally. Let's go see what the parlay put together for us. Hit refresh and see if they got any props here. Yes, Houston, Indy over in the Charlotte. I like this first one. Houston Rockets -1. Or Houston money line. Over 217 in that game and over 219 in the Charlotte and Brooklyn Nets game. Same here. Same and this play just got the over in the Charlotte game, Houston game, and the Phoenix Suns and the Orlando Magic. No props. Wendell Carter over 10.5. Javon Carter over 6.5 points. And then the over in the next Houston Rockets game. Just a different iteration of the same plays. Nothing spectacular here. Do we have MLB here? Yes, we have MLB. Yo, I got it tracking. Hit refresh. Come on, man. There was no plays for today. I just ran this. Hey, but as you can see, listen, look, I know we don't have any plays right now. I just ran this. There's got to be plays today. Go to the MLB. Damn it. Why we didn't get any? I don't know. I just ran it though. No high value plays for the day. That might be a sign. Anyway, 69 and 60. Hey, this includes home runs, hit runs, and RBIs, pitcher strikeouts, and first five. That's not bad just to have the minimal data. It's just started. It's going to get tighter. It's going to get tighter. 53% just to start off. I'll take that. Let me see the daily recap. I didn't get down yesterday, but I did play a few plays to hit a little 2-pick entry on underdog. The 2 picks are still valuable, but you see the assist line, the assist props went 4-1 yesterday. Somebody didn't play. Did Grayson Allen and Jalen Williams not play? The only one that missed was Paul George. Let's go look at this really quick. Not that. This one. Points. I told you Wendell Carter Jr., Javon Carter, Kobe White over 14.5 points. Nicholas Claxton. We saw most of these on the best plays, but what about the assists? I don't think we saw any assist plays. Kobe White over 3.5 assists. Denise Jenkins under 5.5 assists. Yes. Same with Jamal Sheed under 6.5 assists. That's crazy. Same thing with Scotty Barnes, I think, in my opinion. And then Jalen Green, I'm not sure I like that one. It's heavily juiced at -162. Same with Najee Marshall. What about the rebounds? Rebounds, Nicholas Claxton over 5.5 rebounds. Like, come on, man. The rest of these are under that I do like. Jalen Green, definitely. Why they got him on the Magic? Jalen Green under 4.5 rebounds. And then also under 6.5 rebounds. Who else we got that I absolutely love? Nobody. The rebounds went 4-2 yesterday. Not bad at all. What about 3-pointers? These got to go on parlays. They be heavily juiced. Kobe White, Jalen Brunson. There's only those two. Went 1-0 yesterday. We'll take those 2 3-point props. If you like that. I think that'll do it. I'm really Rico. You already know. Let's get this dough, bruh. Peace. I'm out.